back to my channel. Today I have a monthly July message for all of the Scorpios out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it will not resonate with every single Scorpio out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a spiritual advisor, intuitive coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into your message, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, you know the drill. Let's get right into your message this month. Remember that this will be a 9-card draw. I will clarify any cards that we need clarification on with a separate deck. So, angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what information and what insight do you have for all of the Scorpios out in the collective this month? What information and what insight do you have for Scorpio this month? What information and what insight do you have for Scorpio this month? Okay. Wow. All right. What information and what insight do you have for Scorpio this month? We just need 2 more cards here. Okay, I think I got it. Yes, I did. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's get right into it. Looks like we will have to clarify a few cards, but you know, we'll get there. All right, so Scorpio, where you currently are, you are in the King of Cups in reversed. So what I really feel this is really referencing here and where you currently are is that you are in a lot of emotional imbalance here. I also really feel that you're not really tuning into your own essence and tuning into your own intuition. I really feel that you're really allowing things that are outside of you really control and manipulate your decisions, and you're really allowing it to affect your energy here, Scorpio. So this is where you currently are. So let's see as we move along. Your theme this month is the 3 of Wands, okay? The 3 of Wands really speaks about having a desire, right? A 3 of Wands really speaks about having faith and a desire about something like a new beginning, okay? I really feel that you have a desire, you have these passions that you're wanting, and you have like this expectation of where you want to be, okay? But emotionally here, where you currently are is you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it and you're not feeling it. The 3 of Wands really speaks about having faith. Don't give up faith, right? That which you are desiring is coming, okay? It is coming, but emotionally, you are not in the right frame of mind to see. It's almost like Spirit is trying to show you that your gift or your manifestation or whatever it is that you're desiring is coming to you, but you're not paying attention to it because you're allowing other things to disembark you, right? Remember when I said where you currently are, I said you're emotionally, you're allowing everything outside of you to sort of affect you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And it's like you're not in tune with your intuition. It's like you're listening to all of the noise instead of listening to that inner voice, right? And so with this 3 of Wands here, your theme is about not losing faith, right? You need to keep the faith. Remember your why. I don't know why I want to say this, but this just keeps popping up in my mind. Remember your why. Whatever it is, like when you want to manifest something, right? I always tell people when you manifest, you want to set that intention. when you set the intention needs to come from a place of the why, right? What is the why? The why is what drives the intention. It's what drives and feeds that manifestation to move forward, okay? And I feel like you're not really focusing in on that why. Now, what are you accomplishing this month? I really feel that you're doing a lot of healing here. And I really feel that that's probably the reason why you're in so much emotional turmoil right now, because you're actually healing some wounds, whether this is wounds that have currently happened or they're from your past, whatever it is. What you're accomplishing this month is you're healing some really deep wounds that have sort of been there for a long time. Now, I am going to get some clarity on this Three of Swords. So angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters. Why is this Three of Swords here? Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles. And what this really tells me is that you're balancing out the insecurities that you currently feel. So this could be the pain that you've encountered or what you're currently healing. These old wounds have a lot to do with your sense of security and your sense of worth and self-esteem. That's really what you're healing right now. And I feel that that's probably the reason why because I feel like if someone truly wounded you and made you question your worth and your value, you're listening to that outer voice instead of listening to that inner voice, right? Which is why it's so hard for you to see how much progress you've made with this Three of Wands, okay? And it's really about you learning to balance out. I don't even know if it's balance out. It's really about you learning to listen to that higher aspect of yourself and release those inner voices that are constantly defeating you. Okay. Now, what do you need to avoid this month? We have the Fool here. Okay. This is what you're avoiding. I feel that what the Fool is really telling you here and what you really need to avoid is you need to avoid being so aloof about your current situation or about this healing, like what it is you're doing, right? Because I sort of feel like what I'm picturing in my mind is that in your mind, you know that you have this healing that needs to take place here, Scorpio, but you're like, I'll take care of it when I need to. It's not important right now, right? I kind of feel like you're just very aloof about it. You're not really focusing on it. And I really feel that you feel that you've already done everything that you need to do to heal this. And you're not really paying attention, right? So you're taking a very big risk here by ignoring the depths of what your soul is trying to bring your awareness to. And you can't do that. You have to really, really listen, right? Especially since this King of Cups is in reversed. This is where you currently are, right? And the Fool is right underneath the King of Cups in reverse. So what you really need to avoid this month is stop procrastinating, right? Allow yourself to really focus. Like don't sit there and say, I've done all the healing that I could possibly do. There's nothing else I could heal. That's not correct. We are always in the process of healing something. Always. Allow yourself to be observant, right? Really be willing to look at the pain, look at whatever it is that you're healing, look at it from a very different perspective. You'll be surprised what you might find here. Now, what do you need to embrace this month? We have the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords talks about moving in a different direction, okay? This is what you're embracing. When you can allow yourself to take a risk and look at the pain and look at the healing and look at whatever emotions are distracting you from truly focusing in on your growth, you're going to move in a new direction. The Six of Swords really talks about your rite of passage, right? It's about you following your destined path. And that's what you need to remember. Remember that as you allow yourself to explore the depths of the pain and explore the depths of your healing, recognize that you're doing it because it's moving you towards your higher self. It's moving you towards, calmer shores. It's moving you towards your destined path. Okay? That is what you need to embrace this month. Now, what is the obstacle that you face? The obstacle that you face is really that lingering thing with this Nine of Swords, the lingering fears and worries and concerns that you might have, right? When we have a Nine of Swords in reverse, this is really about you not really focusing, not really paying attention. It's sort of like you're ignoring the fears and the worries and the anxieties that you have. And these are things that constantly keep you up at night. It's like you would rather not see it than face it. And that is the obstacle you're going to face here. It's so much easier for you, Scorpio, to ignore the fear and ignore it and just be completely aloof to it than it is to actually face it. And I need you to understand here, Scorpio, that you need to face the fears, because when you can face the fears of uncertainty, you will really discover where that fear is really rooting from, where it's coming from, and why it's there. And when you can do that, you'll recognize that it's just an illusion. It's just there to prevent you from moving towards your destined path. Now, what support do you have this month? We have the Queen of Wands in reversed, okay? Now, a Queen of Wands in reversed is a type of energy that is not very sure of themselves, lacks the confidence in themselves, right? So I feel that your support here is Spirit really letting you know that you are confident, you are successful, you are abundant, you have everything that you possibly need, but you don't believe that you do. And so the support is really about you learning to trust you, because your action this month is the Two of Cups, right? This is about you coming into union with your higher self, you really connecting intuitively and spiritually with your higher self to become that one source that is going to provide you with all of the answers that you possibly need, right? Now, what is the advice and the encouragement that you have from Spirit? We have the Hangman, and I absolutely love this because the Hangman really speaks about you needing to take a step back, allowing yourself to see things from a different perspective. This whole message this month, Scorpio, is really about you facing the fears, facing the anxieties, the concerns, facing everything that you have avoided up until this point, and recognizing that you can be successful, that you have everything that you need to be successful at this, and recognize that by doing this, the reason why it feels so uncomfortable to you is because you're so good at avoiding the difficult things. That's why it feels so uncomfortable, right? This is the reason why where you currently are in this King of Cups in reversed is so emotionally unbalanced and so not in tune with your intuition. Because if I'm looking at this and I look at this head on, the King of Cups diagonally ends you in the Hangman. And the Hangman, the ultimate thing here is about you surrendering. It's about surrendering to Spirit and allowing Spirit to lead you in the direction that you need to go. Allowing Spirit to give you the answers. Allowing Spirit to show you what is possible, right? Now, whatever it is that you are healing, right? Whatever pain that you're having to sort of evaluate or observe, not from a wounded perspective, but from an observer perspective, right? You're needing to examine it and recognize that you have fears associated with that pain. You have fears, you have concerns, and you have anxieties that are associated with that. And because of that, that sort of puts you in that space of not feeling confident or not feeling sure of yourself, right? This is why you're being called to really tune into your intuition. In order for you to become emotionally balanced, you have to face all of your emotions. You can't suppress them. You can't ignore them. You must really allow yourself to feel the emotions that come up when they come up. Allow yourself to go through the process, because Spirit is really wanting you to know that this is a part of your growth. This is a part of your rite of passage. This is your destined path to move you in that direction, because you are meant to be this amazing person that not only heals from things in your past, but also could potentially help others in the process. So that is the message that Spirit has for you here, Scorpio. We are going to draw an additional oracle card to see what additional messages Spirit has for you. Angels, archangels, guides, ascended masters, what additional information do you have for Scorpio this month? Okay. All right, we have 2 cards for you here, Scorpio. And the first one we have is called Soul Song. And I'm going to read you what it says in the book. So here's your first one, Soul Song. And it says, tune in to the soundtrack of life. Your soul emits a beautiful song. Think of it as pulsating light, moving in rhythm with the universe. Your song travels through light and is the background music of your life. Even if you can't hear your song with your physical ears, know it exists. We know animals hear sounds we can't. Your song is always resonating throughout the universe, along with the music of the spheres and the sound the universe made when it was born. The greatest song of all, Om. You can tune into it through your heart and your throat. Be willing to live your life from your highest, most aligned, and most loving perspective. The next song or piece of music that moves your inner world will help you to tune into your soul song, or you can go out into nature. The music of nature will balance and detoxify. Align with the sounds of the earth, and you will find the steps to take next. This is beautiful. This is Spirit's way of letting you know that you need to really tune into your higher self. Remember that your action this month is the 2 of Cups, which is you coming into union with your higher self. Next, we have number 32, which is Divine Masculine. And I absolutely love this, okay? Divine Masculine. The light that supports desire and inspires action. Everything has a purpose. You will not always understand the purpose of something. However, it is someone's creation, and that is to be respected. If you don't like it, let it be the inspiration to create something more aligned with your soul's purpose. Consider all areas of your life and reevaluate any part that may not be working. You can be your own father by respecting your ideas and providing a way for them to manifest. You are a master of your own making, so now is the time to recognize your inner strength and motivation, and to be a leader of your thoughts and emotions instead of a follower. Stand your ground. Regain your self-respect. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off. This is not a time to force against or try to control external forces. This is a time for disciplining the way you focus and what you think about so you can create your dreams. Scorpio, these two cards align perfectly with everything that we discussed. And I hope that this allows you to gain a little bit more insight into the next steps of your journey. I hope that you've gained lots of golden nuggets here that you can use throughout the month to help you along this journey and along your path. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next month with your new message. Namaste, guys.